Hey guys, I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at and installing the Raxium Axial Series LED taillights available for all 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500s, equipped with the factory halogen taillights. Now these options from Raxium will deliver that dark, aggressive look thanks to the combination of the smoke lenses with the black housings, while at the same time delivering a very unique and modern LED operation, all for right around that low $400 price point for the pair. So big features here with the Raxium taillights will be the radical change in appearance from the stock tails, along with that huge upgrade in lighting thanks to the LED operation. Let's face it guys, the stock taillights on your Ram are pretty boring, and by now they've probably seen better days after a decade plus of use. Now these LED options from Raxium will not only freshen things up from an appearance standpoint, but at the same time, they are going to give your truck a much more modern look by adding things like the LED running lights, along with the brake lights and turn signals, thanks to the 16 individual high-powered red LEDs working with your diffused LED bar. Now, the reverse lights will be the only exception here, guys. You will need to transfer those over from your stock tails, or you could use this as an opportunity to upgrade to an LED option for a more consistent look. Finally, you have that smoke look, right? That's something that's popular with a lot of truck owners out there. And if you are trying to nail that blacked out look, these are a no-brainer. Now taking a closer look at the Raxiums from a construction standpoint, and that Raxium build quality definitely is noticeable here compared to maybe some of your lesser expensive options in the category. Now this does include an OE quality ABS plastic base or housing. It is designed to factory specifications, so it'll fit exactly like a factory taillight. And then that black housing is topped off with a smoked polycarbonate lens to really deliver that dark, aggressive look. Now cutting through that dark lens will be the LED lighting. For starters, again, you have that C-shaped diffused LED bar, which is going to be kind of your daytime running light. And that C-shaped bar will kind of surround the 16 individual high-powered red LEDs, which will handle things like brake lights, turn signals, and so forth. Now your reverse light, again, is going to be on the very bottom portion here, and that will need to be reused or upgraded on your own. Finally, guys, the Raxium taillights are going to be sealed up nice and tight to prevent any moisture or condensation from building up behind those lenses over time. Now the Raxium tails will be amongst some of the more expensive options here for your Ram at home, at least at the time of this video, coming in at or around that low $400 price point. Now that does put them amongst some of the more premium options, if you will, such as the taillights from Alforex, in addition to some other Raxium options. So as always, guys, I'm certainly going to encourage you to check out some of our other selection, but if you did want to stick towards a more premium option, the Raxium and Alforex will be kind of neck and neck. All right, last but not least, let's get into the installation, and site's gonna correctly call this a pretty soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, maybe 45 minutes of your time to complete from start to finish, thanks largely to that simple plug and play design. But now we're gonna throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown. Check it out.
For this install, you need a ratchet and a T25 socket. All right, today we're gonna be installing some taillights on our Ram. First, we're gonna watch a quick video how to uninstall the stock ones, then we'll come back here to install the new ones.
All right, so the first step in our uninstall with your tailgate down, you can see 2 bolts on the inside of your taillight. This is a T25 Torx bolt, so grab a T25 Torx socket and a ratchet. Let's get these out. With the bolts out, grab your taillight and pull straight back. You'll see 2 connectors. Pull back on the red tab on the top connector, push down, and remove it. Onto the bottom connector, press down on the tab, and remove this one as well.
All right, before we install our new taillights, we just have to swap a couple things over from the factory taillight to the new one. So we have our reverse light, we're gonna swap our connector and bulb over. And for the tail light, we're just gonna swap our connector over to our new tail light. All right, now we're gonna take a reverse bulb, give it a quarter turn, and it'll pop out. Just do the reverse order for the new one. Our tail light, quarter turn, take the connector out. We take our bulb out. Our bulb will go into our new harness. our connector will go into our new harness, and then we secure our connector into our tail light. Give it a quarter turn. All right, now you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other tail light. All right, now we're ready to install our tail light. We have our module here. We have our red backing on our double-sided tape. We're gonna peel that off. You can secure that to the inside of the bed here. And then we can plug our 2 factory connectors in. All right, we have our reverse connector. Plug that in. And then our tail light. Just make sure you secure that locking tab. And then we have our 2 plastic tabs here. They'll go over here and here on our tail light, so we can slide it into place. All right, now we can reinstall our hardware on the inside of the bed. We have wrong hardware in ours, but it still works. We have Phillips head screws. You will be reinstalling your 2 T25 screws. All right, so it's gonna grab our screwdriver, or you would grab your ratchet and socket and tighten this down. All right, now you go ahead and do the same thing for the other tail light. All right, and that wraps up our install of our Raxium Axial Series LED taillights with a black housing and smoke lens for our 2009 and 2018 Ram 1500 with factory halogen taillights. And remember, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.